Hello and welcome. This is Zoey Gold and Awaken the Truth Within. So today's podcast I want to dedicate to those, because this is very, very important point here that I will be sharing with you today. To those who say that, how can I feel and be the person I want to be? Like, for example, how can I assume beingness and feel that I'm wealthy? How can I assume and feel from the state of dream fulfilled and feel and be this person who already is living from this state of the answered prayer, right? When I do not have it, when my bank account does not respond to that, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, when whatever I do doesn't work and other things. Now, this point is crucial because you create by being aligned with the good that you desire. You become internally first and then you create. You cannot be wealthy when physically on physical manifestation level if you feel you are poor, you're not enough, you feel lack, you're worried about financial situation, about your future. You see those pictures in your head. So here's a crucial point. And also, this will be very, very beneficial to those in passion business, like coaches, speakers, authors who have big dreams, who want to help people. But when I work with coaches, and the pattern that always comes up, if the coach is not where he or she wants to be in her financial results with clients and business, is that deep within them, and sometimes they're even afraid to say it to themselves and to accept it and to really pronounce it and say that. But when you dig deeper, when you're really honest with yourself, because the truth will set you free, right? They actually feel internally that, how can I help the client? If the client is, let's say, a millionaire and he has he cannot break through to a particular level of income, or he comes with some business issue or whatever to the coach, and the coach is making like $10,000 a month. How can I advise? And it's not about advising, because real mentoring, it's not about go do that. It's different thing when you work with a very, very skilled mentor. But anyways, let's get to the point. So how can I help him or her if I don't have it? Like, for example, another thing that I hear, I'm not in a relationship, I haven't been in a relationship, or I'm in a miserable relationship and I'm a relationship coach. And I know how to help people because I was trained to do so, or I kind of know how to help people. That's another issue, like whether you actually are skilled and whether you actually believe you are skilled. Because first of all, yes, you have to be very skilled in order to work with people and help them, and you really need to understand what stands behind transformation and other things. And the other crucial point is you have to know you're good at it, because I met people who are really good at what they do. Like, they are good. Their clients love them. The clients have amazing results, but they don't believe they're good. And therefore, they don't make as much as they want to be making or could be making. You have to know you're good. You have to be good and you have to know it. And coming back to this point, so they say, how can I help this person? She comes to me for help with the relationship with her family, or she wants to find her future husband, or he wants to find his future wife, but I'm not in a relationship. How can I help them? Like, I'm not making much money. How can I help the other person make money? And I hear it over and over and over again. And many people really are kind of afraid to admit it to themselves. And when you dig, you can find this pattern. It's like there. And sometimes it goes away. It kind of like they send it away because they want to think about it, because it's kind of painful, because they know it's limiting and it is during them and other things, but at the same time, it's there, right? So that is for that. Now, what I want to say here is another point, and this will also help you. Like, you hear from mentors, from different speakers, and to some extent, don't get me wrong, to some point it is true. You have to follow somebody who is experienced, who is skilled, who is knowledgeable, who can really help you, who knows how it works, who's been there, who truly understands it. But there is a very small distinction, because from one side, yes, it is true. But from another side, many people who actually achieved what they achieved, they did it at unconscious competence level. They did not dedicate their lives to really understand what actually helped them become the person they want to be, what actually helped them create this transformation and have those successes. They haven't studied it. Maybe they studied it a bit, and then some claim they can help you when they cannot really articulate it. They can say, okay, I did this and that, and I took that course, and I wrote the book, and blah, blah, blah. But these are actions, things that actually internally happen within them. Many don't know. Many do not have gifts and talents of teaching it to another person. Many do not have tools and strategies, so you can not only learn it on a conscious level and understand it consciously, but you can actually apply, integrate, internalize it. And you hear from many people, and again, this trips some of the coaches, and I would say many that I hear from, like, you have to follow the person who's been there. If you want to be a billionaire, you have to follow a billionaire. If you want to build this business, you have to follow the person who's done it. Yes, correct. You have to learn it from them. You have to learn and know what your plan is. But at the same time, there are people who dedicated their lives not to becoming a billionaire, but becoming a teacher, becoming a practical psychologist who achieve, who know, who are skilled, who have mastery of it, and not only of it, but also how to teach it to you, how to give it to you, and how to give it in a way that you can actually create that transformation for yourself. So that's another important distinction. And if you're a coach or mentor or speaker, hear me out. You have to be very skilled and perfect your craft. You have to know you're really good. Yes, you have to learn plans and actions from those who've been there and achieved it, especially when they're willing to share. But hear me out. There are people who are so good and gifted and talented at how to create transformation possible. Now, and they can help you actually create that transformation, and they do not have to be all of that you want to be. Okay, now here's the point, the one that I was coming towards. There is an example, and there are many of them in the world. I'm not going to give you a lot of them, but this one is crucial. It's from figure skating, actually. There is a coach in the world. It's a woman from Russia who has coached more world and Olympic champions than any other coach in skating history. Just think about it. And they won a lot of golden medals in Olympics, in European and world championships. And this amazing, magnificent coach, woman, has never been a gold Olympic champion herself. She has not even been a gold world champion herself. She got an injury that ended her career in a very, very, very young age for an athlete. But she became the best, or one of the best, trainers and coaches in the world. And she has coached more world Olympic champions, more world and European champions, more of those champions than any other coach in skating history. Just think about it. And yes, you can do your homework and you can research her and you can find her name on Google. I'm not going to tell you because I want it to be curiosity for you, so you can actually go, you can look her up, you can read more about her. This magnificent woman. She has a gift. She is skilled. She knows. She dedicated her life to becoming the best at what she does. She prepares athletes. She prepares gold medalists, Olympic medalists, Olympic gold medalists. And she has not been there, but she dedicated her life to preparing these people, these athletes. And some of these athletes may not be able to teach. Some of them will. And some won't to teach at the level as she does, even though they've been there. Just think about it. So next time when you say, oh, how can I feel so abundant when I don't, the physical manifestations have not showed up yet? Or how can I be an amazing coach if I don't have the perfect relationship or $1 billion in my bank? Or, oh, how can I do this or that? Just think about it. Just think about it. All right. So here's a penny for your thoughts for today. And this was me, Zoey Gold, with Awaken the Truth Within podcast. And I will be talking with you in our next podcast. And for now, go and align with the good that you desire. And from that alignment, be inspired to those actions that are effective, that are precise, that are conducted in a certain way that lead to the result that you want. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.